Welcome to this MidiManager tutorial. I am the creator of MidiManager, and in this video I'll teach you the basics on MidiManager. In this tutorial I'll be using version 2.0.3. So if MidiManager looks a bit different for you, this might be the reason. So this is MidiManager. On the left we got the input select panel, and on the right we have the functionality panel. The input select panel is where we can select our inputs. Then when we have selected an input, we can bind functionality on it using the functionality panel. Some useful things to know while selecting input is that you can shift-click to select multiple inputs at once. You can also use Smart Select to select all buttons or all controllers. And as you can see, there's a difference between the buttons and the controllers. You can bind different things to controllers and buttons. Controllers are all sliders and knobs. Currently, I'm working with the APC Mini, but you can of course use multiple devices at once. You can select them here. So let's select a button, and now we can bind some functionality on it. For example, if I just want this button to pause my music, I'll go to Media Functions and select Pause or Play. It's that simple. All the functions you see here have a little explanation. You can read this explanation by hovering over the title. If you want to reset all functionality of a button, you can press the Reset button, and now our media function is set back to none. If I wanted this button to mute Google Chrome, I can first of all enable mute control, and I select a program. I'll select Chrome, and the mute type I'll set it toggle. Now if I press this button, it will toggle mute Chrome. I can of course also change the colors of the buttons. You can do this with the colors functionality. And if you hover over these options, you'll see exactly what they do. If I change the idle color, I can see that directly on my device, and also in the input select panel I get this red line here, which indicates that this button's idle color is red. If I wanted this slider to control the volume of Steam, I can enable control volume. In this list, I'll select Steam. Now I can use this slider to control the volume of Steam. You can bind a lot of functionality to buttons, sliders, and knobs using MidiManager. If you don't know what something does, you can just hover over it and you can see what it does. Some functions even have a little explanation video, shown by the video button. Just press this button to watch a video about a specific function. Some important things to know is that you can save by pressing Ctrl S, or you can go to File and Save. This is also where you can create new profiles or load other profiles. Yes, you can have multiple profiles. You can also switch them using a button with the profile feature, but I'll let you figure out that yourself. Something else that can be useful are the settings. You can find them under MidiManager and then Settings. If you want to play audio clips using a button, you'll have to use the functionality named Clips. First, you have to add your clips in the folder that opens when you press Manage Clips. Once you have placed your clips in this folder, it's important that you don't forget to refresh all, or just press Refresh All Now in the pop-up that opened. Now you can select your clip using the clip feature. If you need help, want to request a feature, or just want to see what's coming in future updates, you can join the Discord server. We also have some really useful guides in here. That's it on the basics on MidiManager. Remember, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the Discord server. And with that said, goodbye.